Paris Saint-Germain get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And he shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal! It's anyone's ball now.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Akanji deals with that comfortably. Is there any support? And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And a neat finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
Can he finish? And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Great chance! Goal! Well, they are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is a gloriously greedy chance! It's loose, and there's a... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yamal plays it across. Oh, that's a fine interception. And claimed it back swiftly. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, almost a sixth.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal! No, it's wide.
Lamine Yamal clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball. Decent chance! And it's in! And that is his 50th goal for his current club.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Smartly reclaimed.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Elects to cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he whips it in. Neymar! No, that's just wide. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Yamal picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Corner number 2 then. He's in and the finish! And again! And it's in! Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. McAllister, he's got away. Crosses it in. There's the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar plays it in. Oh, important interception. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And he is just ripping it up.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found the way through. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Chance here to counter. Neymar. Oh, it's played into the area. Messi gets flagged offside. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! And another try! He's put it wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found the way through. Neymar! In he goes again. It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Robertson has got himself a free kick. And for the first half, that is that. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Shot a goal! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And he's running through. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And no mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Been a greater menace to everything they've been doing to.
He's having a shot! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's come loose. Tries a shot! And that's past the post.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Tries to play it through. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. Swings it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quick look, and a chance! And that's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh,
wow, but this is an embarrassing example of...
Terrific effort! Brought out the best in the keeper. I can bicep to bicep and he wins out. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. What a throw in. Drives it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Jimenez. Waiting looking ball that. Well timed, excellent interception. He's only too happy to take that back. Has crossed him, and a header! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see...
Big chance! And that's past the post.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. Akanji cuts it out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's picked his way through. Paris Saint-Germain shoots! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Tension and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Looking for the run. Camavinga. Cracking ball. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, well played. Closing chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Busquets does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Messi. Cross into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi, totally unstoppable.